The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At forward, Isaiah Jackson. At center, Miles Turner.
Look at Utah. They've had some tough battles, Greg. Fatigue may be a factor at this point.
True, but as a player, this is what you've trained and worked for all year long, knowing that when you get to this time of year, you'll be ready. And
checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Williams, Miles Turner out there with Isaiah Jackson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Daniels in at the point. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Henderson had great vision when he came into the league, and he's continued to build on that.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now here's Antetokounmpo, guarded closely. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Williams. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. It's Henderson on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Henderson, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Daniels kicks to Giannis. Six on the shot clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now, here's Barrett. Williams dishes to Henderson. And he drives in. And then Henderson with the jam.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Williams outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. Now Henderson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. From 17 feet out, Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Daniels passes to Jackson. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Igor Kokoshkov for a minute. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner. He said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Fellas?
Thanks so much, David. And the shot goes in.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They set the pick to stop the run. Basket, good. He's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Now, here's Barrett. Still yet to score.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Antetokounmpo. Henderson looking it over. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Antetokounmpo defending. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
Now here's Turner. Back to Daniels. Again, the Jazz score.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the two-man game from Daniels.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Henderson with it. He's covered by Daniels. From the wing. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Williams. Loads it up for Giannis. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They look to Barrett in these spots because they trust the young man's ability to finish in the open court.
In the corner, Daniels. Over in the corner, Turner. 6 to shoot. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
The Jazz making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Barrett. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Jazz with some changes. Riley is checked in for Miles Turner. And it's Kobe White in for Jalen Williams. Here is Daniels. Henderson defending. On the wing, Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Utah Jazz.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the first one at the line is good. And he can't hit the second. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Henderson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Jazz leading by 3. Giannis outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and up.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of him.
Now here's Henderson. There's the pick. It's thrown by to Kumbo. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Henderson passes to Shepard. Buries it from three-point range.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
And here's Daniels. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here is Riley. Outside, White. 3 on the clock. Bobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing lanes.
And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Anthony Melton is checked in for the Hawks. The Jazz also changing it up. Miles Turner comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Williams in for Riley. Barrett against Williams. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. Jazz leading by 6. In the corner, Daniels. And Turner kicks to White. Back to Turner. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Turner from past the arc. They get it back. And Robinson is right there. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. checked in for R.J. Barrett. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Kobe White, third.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Now, here's Okoro. Henderson finds Williams. Pass to Melton. Williams has a screen for Melton. Back to Williams. A second chance effort. Robinson pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside Turner. Williams with the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Williams has a screen for Henderson. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
It's White on the wing. Henderson defending. And Turner kicks to White. Over Henderson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Henderson to stop the drought. Three-pointer. They get it again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Mark Williams taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that. And the Hawks making a change here. Russell's checked in. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Utah. Riley comes in for Daniels. Good on the second free throw. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Outside Turner. Utah moving it around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Russell with a wide open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Here is Riley. To the middle. Williams passes to Turner. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Russell.
And the rejection by Giannis.
And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Williams has a screen for Okoro. 4 on the clock. Outside Russell. Shoots the 3.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
White against Russell. And White kicks to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot off.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Pass to Russell. Now Melton inside. And no good. And so it's Utah up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, the Jazz enjoying a nice lead here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Riley is out there with Daniels. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Robinson in at the center. Atlanta shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Jazz. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shepard. No good from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So the wing on the left. Back to Russell. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Out to Barrett. It's up a 3. That one doesn't drop.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Russell. Buries it down low. Russell's got his second bucket of the night.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Back to Daniels. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Atlanta. And both free throws good for Giannis. Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Shepard. Floats it up for Henderson. Here is Daniels. Henderson defending to the inside. And finished off by Robinson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls for the Jazz. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Kobe White in for Daniels. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
White the pass to Turner. Hits the jump hook. Turner's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Please give a big ATL welcome to the Hawks Extra. That's what you win. Now, it's your superstar. Get loud and let them hear you. It's time for T-shirt.
Give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second is Mark Williams. Miles Turner 4th.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The Hawks trail by 13. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Williams. Pocket 6. Robinson a screen on Barrett. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And that one falls for Williams.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Henderson passes to Williams. Latrey. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Turner passes to White. Releases from 15. Rebound by the Hawks. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Barrett. Shot from free throw range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here is Riley. Still without a basket. And it's White missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
they've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A different look for Utah. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Riley.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 20 points for him. Let's it fly. Atlanta with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls for him.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Jazz leading by 8. Pass to Turner. Over in the corner, Williams. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Williams. Covered by Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
The Hawks have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Four on the shot clock. And it's denied. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Daniels. The rebound by Turner. Jazz leading by 7. Back to Daniels. White wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. White's got 5 now.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Henderson with the screen for Barrett. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
From downtown, the rebound by Turner. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Barrett against Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Henderson, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
The Hawks trail by 12. Hawks passing it around. He's guarded by Williams. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Robinson's checked in for Utah. Riley comes in for Daniel. Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Pass to Riley. Outside White. And here is Antetokounmpo. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest. There's
the screen. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now, here's Barrett. Looking to end his cold spell. Robinson pulls it in.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Williams. Drops it in from 11 feet. Williams has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
To the left wing. Covered by Giannis. Henderson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A three-pointer is right on target. Henderson's got 7 points.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Tries it from 9. Williams, that's good. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Antetokounmpo defending. Down low. Here's Henderson. And he gets the bucket. 9 points in the game so far.
Sometimes you got to go in there and play big, and that's what Scoot did.
Williams looking over the floor. It's tipped. Henderson outside. It's Henderson on the wing. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Here's Melton. Another three for Atlanta.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
White setting the pick for Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. They retain possession. Robinson a screen on Melton. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Robinson. Atlanta making some changes. Okoro's checked in for Barrett. And it's Russell in for Henderson. And a switcher also for Utah. Jackson's checked in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Russell from long range. And it's White with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Riley kicks to White. 51 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Jackson. Launches a three. That shot misses.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
White the pass to Jackson. Back to White. Williams with a clean look, and he's good on the three ball. Williams has got 19 points.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Russell with it. Launches it. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Utah holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them.
Taking a look at the Jazz. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Hart.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really loud.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Shepard out there with Henderson. Then it's Williams. That's the group for Igor Kokoshkov getting going here in the second half. And it's Henderson with the ball for Atlanta. Trailing here by 8. To the paint. And it's Williams throwing it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Atlanta's shooting not great, 40% for the game. Antetokounmpo defending. Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. Over Daniels. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Henderson. Outside Jackson. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Outside Turner from the arc. And that one is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Williams. Good work defensively by Turner. Jazz leading by 6. On the wing, Daniels. Henderson defending. Loads it up for Giannis. They swipe it. Pushing it up. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intention.
Outside Jackson. Daniels kicks to Williams. Jackson against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo. Pass to Turner. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, why don't you very much?
He can really fly it. And combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too. And you've got 2 points. Outside Williams. Over Barrett. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. 21 points here for Jalen Williams. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Started. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Last break. Here come the Jazz. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Henderson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Henderson's got 13 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Turner. Count it. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Using a unique blend of power and finesse, Turner can make some tough baskets down low.
Onside Barrett. Williams has a screen for Barrett. From the top of the key. Utah with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams passes to Daniels. Giannis outside. Floats one. Rebound by the Hawks. To the middle. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
Outside Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Daniels. And he comes up with the deuce. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Antetokounmpo defending. Misses the three. Jazz leading by 8. Now Daniels. Turner inside. Henderson defending. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Jazz.
Mitchell Robinson. Give it a fan for your 404 crew.
Utah with the ball. Both led by as many as 14 points. Clock at 4. Here's Henderson. And he lays it straight in. Henderson's got 15.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Giannis outside. Here is Daniels. Henderson defending. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Here's Shepard. No good that time. Great tee that time from Giannis. Utah leading by 6.
Oh, Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And the Jazz with some changes. Riley's checked in for Miles Turner, and it's White in for Williams. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. Pass to Barrett. Covered by Giannis. Henderson with it. Shot clock at 6. Wide open. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Daniels. Henderson defending. From deep. Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Williams. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's White. He has 5. Robinson a screen on Melton. Here's White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 8.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
From deep. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to White. To the inside. Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
What an impact White makes, whether he has the ball in his hands or not.
Hawks passing it around.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are pumped up. Outside Robinson. Pass to Riley. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 10.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere. Covered by Giannis. Back to Henderson.
inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Melton against White. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Here's Riley. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 12. Pass to Melton. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Drills the three-pointer. 24 points for him.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry his team and try and get out of this hole.
Down his left side. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Atlanta. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Jacks up a 3. Riley grabs the miss. Utah's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Fader on the way. And it's White missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Melton against White. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His fourth. Team second. At the line for your home.
And the first one counts. Atlanta making some changes. Okoro comes in for Barrett. And it's Russell in for Henderson. The Jazz also changing it up. Turner's checked in for Robinson. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Daniels. Left side Williams. Over Russell. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Okoro. Here's Melton. The Hawks again can't hit.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Utah leading by 11. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Team second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Quite a few trips to the line in this one, and he's making them count, going 8 for 10 at the line so far. And he sinks the second. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Antetokounmpo defending. Pass to Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Utah out in front, up by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Utah. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Isaiah Jackson out there with Robinson. And there's Riley. Then it's Daniels. And it's Giannis in at the 3 slot. He's covered by Daniels. Williams, a screen on Riley. Here's Shepard. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here is Riley. Jackson with the screen. Unloads. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Hawks trail by 11. Pass to Williams. Over Robinson. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. It's checked in for Atlanta. Scoot Henderson comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Jazz leading by 9. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And to the oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Second free throw, no good. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here's Barrett. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Williams in the post. Robinson on him. Pass to Henderson. For the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Jalen Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's White in for Dyson Daniels.
Yeah, you can see White's confidence continue to grow on shots like these, just sticking it to the defense.
The Hawks trail by 15. Now here's Henderson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kobe White.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He's off on the first.
Well, Henderson has a lot of talent. He's a dynamic guard who plays with a real swagger and energy.
Good on the second free throw. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. White against Henderson. Pass to Turner. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Riley. Another miss by Utah.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fires for 3, and the 3-ball is good. He has 29.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Outside Williams. Turner with a screen for Williams. For Barrett. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Jazz leading by 11. Here is Riley. Outside Williams. Turner with a screen on Barrett. Williams for 3. Another miss by Utah. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Shepard. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Over Robinson. Williams can't hit.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
For the Jazz, Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. And Daniels subbed in for Riley. And here's Henderson. Onside, Barrett. No good on the triple.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 4 on the clock. Down low. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Giannis outside. Back to Daniels. Pass to Williams. Giannis a screen on Barrett to the inside. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Williams.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Williams. Shoots from the line. That's good on the jump shot. Williams has got 30.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Henderson, and it's sent back by Turner.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Offensive rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Antetokounmpo defending. Henderson for 3. And it's Utah with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Good on the baseline, Jay. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Loads it up for Williams, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Utah. Riley comes in for Dyson Daniels. Utah's on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 34.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Pass to Riley. Back to White. Here is Riley. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. Now here's Henderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, look, you're going to get bumps and bruises playing in this league. Henderson with a great finish through the contact.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. That free throw, no good.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there.
He hits the second from the line. The Hawks trail by 11. Barrett with the ball. Pass to Shepard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
16.
He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's White. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Here's Shepard. Back to Henderson. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team score.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
First free throw is good for the Jazz. Turner's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Riley. And Daniels subbed in for Kobe White. Utah's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Turner with a screen on Henderson. Daniels inside the line. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Barrett, no good.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Antetokounmpo finds Jackson beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks trail by 9. Pass to Barrett. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Nice ball movement by Utah. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo. Out to Barrett. Barrett with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Turner. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Barrett. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And as a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Turner dishes to Jackson. On the wing, Giannis. Pass to Turner. 6 to shoot. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Here's Henderson. And he makes good on the layup. Henderson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
What a big bucket for Henderson, sensing the moment.
Daniels passes to Antetokounmpo. .135 left in the 4th quarter. Turner inside. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
Henderson, again the Hawks score.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Giannis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot break.
Atlanta making a switch here. Okoro's checked in. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. And then Henderson with the jam.
I love it, Kevin. Well, good to see Scoot Henderson rolling here. A lot of expectations on this kid, showing he has the ability.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Timeout, Hawks. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. We're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Henderson.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Pass to Jackson. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
But right by Henderson.
Miles Turner, his first. Team is in the building.
Gets the first. That brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Henderson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Timeout, Hawks.
Give them a round of applause.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Okoro with it. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Henderson. He's covered by Daniels. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the Hawks making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
To tie it up. Ooh, off wide.
Miles Turner, his second. Henderson, 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Got it up in time. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Miles Turner out there with Jackson. Then it's Daniels. Then it's Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. But right by Henderson.
Man, what a creative player this kid is. Henderson, so much fun to watch.
Utah trailing here. outside Jackson. Daniels kicks to Williams. Pass to Turner. Sinks that one from the post.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Shepard, the pass to Henderson. Floats it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Williams. And it's blocked.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Jackson, a screen on Henderson. Shot clock at 5. Daniels inside the line. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Hawks leading by 4. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Inside.
Oh, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Third person. Team first.
That free throw good from Daniels.
Daniels. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Henderson. Pass to Williams. Now Barrett. And here's Henderson. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Williams. The Jazz with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz have gone 1 of 4 from the field in the overtime period so far. To the paint. The shot by Turner no good. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. Henderson outside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Pass to Shepard. Williams against Henderson. They get it back.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
That one falls.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Henderson for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Giannis charging into the lane. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
What a costly turnover. Those are the ones that keep you up at night.
Atlanta leading by 3. Loads it up for Williams. Turner with the steal. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Here's Daniels. Goes back up. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's Henderson. Yes!
Yeah, I call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to to come through with big baskets.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Henderson. Yes!
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Russell, he's checked in for the Anthony Miller. Giannis inside. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And you talk about coming through at the most crucial moment. What a job to tie this thing up.
Timeout, Hawks. Russell against Jackson. Russell high post. It's off.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Down low. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Timeout, Hawks. Here's Barrett. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been. Here we go. Now here's Henderson. Outside, Russell. It's stolen by Kumbo. To the middle. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Outside, Russell from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Williams against Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Williams. Here's Henderson. Outside, Barrett. Here's Henderson. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Barrett against Williams. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. It's stolen by Shepard. To the inside, Williams. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Mark Williams.
You just look at the trajectory of Turner's career. He was raw coming into the league, up and down for a number of years, but when he put it all together, he became the total package.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Williams kicks to Barrett. Right through the D for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 1.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Jackson passes to Daniels. Inside. Down low. Inside. Giannis drops it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Henderson kicks to Williams. Floats it up for Henderson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off in midair.
Daniels passes to Williams. Back to Daniels. Turner against Williams. 14 feet away. Back to Daniels. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Daniels has got 5 points now this quarter.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Henderson for 3. Rebound, Utah. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. With the drop. Oh, what a move!
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Russell kicks to Williams. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Giannis outside. Pass to Jackson. Daniels dishes to Turner. On the wing, Williams. For Barrett, and it's denied. Henderson outside. Stolen by Jackson. Williams outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 7-point Jazz lead.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Henderson outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here's Utah. Outside Jackson. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Shepherd.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
It's the first that brings the lead to 6. Both free throws good from Henderson. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. Here's Barrett, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
His fifth, team's fourth. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Oh, they've done it, the Utah Jazz, the new NBA champions. Incredible. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd, but our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
And then, introducing the world champion,